Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Ford's Focused. I'm Adam Ford. Thank you for joining me here. Tech news story of the day. It's more of a theme that I've noticed that I wanted to share with you. Pretty fired up about it. So let's get right into it. The really over the past couple of years, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's sort of a spinoff of my blog post from earlier in the week about the 99-cent Keynote remote, which Apple has decided to not include with the new version of iWork 09. It's sort of a cheapening. The same money gets you more. Is usually the Apple mantra, where more means more storage. So the iPod will cost you the same amount, but instead of 30 gigs, you'll get 60 gigs. Now I've noticed it's a trend that I've seen, and the Keynote remote sort of tipped me off to start to check into it. And I hadn't noticed, even though I've been a long time Apple notebook owner, but you get less now. Now, in terms of like adapters and little extras like that, you get less. You don't get as much as you used to get. For example, the video adapters no longer come with the MacBook. So instead of video adapters, you get a little chamois cleaning cloth, which is great because you probably want to keep your screen clean. But I personally would rather go out and get a $5 chamois or whatever than spend $20 on a video adapter, which I don't know if everybody uses it, but I certainly like the ability to connect my notebook up to a TV, especially with Front Row and with Netflix. I'm a proud Netflix user. With Netflix instant movies, if I don't want to watch it right there on the notebook, I want to be able to plug it in. And you used to, on the iBook G4 and the PowerBook G4 line, you used to get a video adapter. Now, there were always other adapters if you were going to go to mini DVI or mini VGA to VGA or to ADC or one of the lovely Apple standards. But I just don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I guess they're getting away with it, which good for them. It's just one more piece that you don't need to throw in that you're going to get incremental revenue for, and that's good for the share price and stockholders and everything else. But for the average consumer who wants to just walk in and walk out with everything that they need, now they need to throw in this video adapter, which you didn't have to do before. Also, now it's not so much a big deal, but there were modem cables that also came with the portables. You don't get them anymore, and for obvious reasons. There's the modem doesn't come with it, albeit you can get a modem adapter. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is with how well Apple's doing, and last quarter was arguably Apple's best quarter ever. It was. I mean, we don't need to argue about it. We can, but best quarter ever. Tons and tons of cash in the bank, and they can't throw in a little video adapter, and they can't throw in the Keynote remote. And I just don't understand that. I don't think that's something I'm ever going to understand. If you want to set yourself above and beyond the rest of your competition, I would think that throwing in a video adapter, throwing in a 99-cent app, which enhances the software suite, would just make sense. It would just be what you would do. I'm pretty sure a couple years ago they also stopped throwing in the little Apple stickers in the boxes of. It wasn't .Mac. I think it was AppleCare. But again, everybody loves getting the stickers. Just people slap them on cars and notebooks and what have you, and it's just another promotional piece that why would you not include that? Why would you take that out? And I just don't understand it. I mean, don't nickel and dime me. I mean, I was being a little bit dramatic when I said that Apple's turning into a major airline, but when you think about getting nickel and dimed, you think about these airlines, and if you really need to charge me additional for this adapter, which I can't imagine you need to do. I mean, your premiums are pretty good on your notebooks. People spend more for an Apple notebook than they'll spend for an HP or a Dell, and while that gap has gotten smaller over the years, you're still paying more. So if you really feel the need to have to charge me, fine, but roll it up into the cost so you're not throwing it in my face. Make iWork 50 cents, 75 cents, or even if you need to charge me all 99 cents for that app, charge me an extra 99 cents. I just don't want to feel like I'm getting scammed. So I think that's the point I'm trying to drive home. And Apple, if you're listening, and you want to be able to explain it to us average consumers who don't really understand why we can't get a video adapter, in the box, why we can't get the Keynote remote, why we can't get stickers anymore. And it seems like a minor sort of thing, but I just don't understand the get less for the same or more money. iPods used to come with the power adapter, the AC plug for the power adapter. That's no more. That's gone out the door. You used to get a case. It was like a little slip case that you got with, I think, the third generation iPods. Those are no more. You no longer get that. So there's just it's just frustrating to see the number of accessories that you used to get with a product that simply no longer get. And it's not like they're making up for it in some other way. They're cutting cost, and cutting cost is great when you're an investor, but when you're an average consumer who's looking to get the most bang for your buck, you don't want costs to be cut. You want adapters, you want stickers, you want cases, you want to be able to charge your iPod wherever you go, regardless of whether or not you have your computer. And fine, they're driving incremental revenue when people buy it standalone, but just throw it in. Do us all a favor, throw it in, and we won't have to sit here and yell at you about it. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. This is episode 3 of Ford's Focused. Download Ford's Focused from the iTunes store. You can subscribe there via podcast. You can also find us on thedigitallifestyle.tv. I'm there every Monday night with my co-host Ryan Ritchie. This whole segment is a work in progress. Thanks to the good folks at Blue Microphones. I think that you probably can hear me better this time around. I'm also going to be working on some video enhancements, so appreciate you sticking with it. And if you have any topics that you think I should look at, shoot me an email. Send it to adam@thedigitallifestyle.tv, and I will be sure to dig into it and see whether or not it's Ford's Focused worthy. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.